Up in the ring, Boyd Pierce. Let's pick up Boyd and see what he has to say.
Special little midget match, one fall to a finish with no time limit at 96 pounds from Tokyo, Japan, Little Tokyo. Across the ring, 92 pounds from Honolulu, Hawaii, Coconut Willie. Your referee, Danny McShane.
So there you have it, spanning half the Pacific. We go from Hawaii to Japan, and Coconut Willie, one of the most personable athletes I have ever seen. And I say athletes. He is a young man who is a dwarf, but he is most certainly full of the zest for living, just as so many of them are, and so full of the ability to make use of his 95 pounds, whether it's on a surfboard or whether it's in the wrestling ring. And his opponent is Little Tokyo. And this should be a good scrap. Stick along with us. Irish Danny McShane, who looks like a midget when he is in there with Andre the Giant, looks like a giant when he is in there with Coconut Willie the midget. Coconut Willie happens to be 100% Hawaiian. Somewhat of a rarity these days, but he is. And as he found his mark that time, Little Tokyo looked pretty well pleased with himself. Now what you got to remember that you have here a distressed referee. You've got a pair of 95-pounders hitting each other, so the effect of the blow is just like a pair of heavyweights hitting each other. Pound for pound, these fellows are as tough and deal out as much punishment as the big guys. And right in the eye, too. And he is complaining to referee Danny McShane that it hit him right smack in the eye. It sure did. And again, he popped him in there with a short, sharp blow, and oh, a beauty, yeah, a beauty. That's Willie in the ropes. Willie looking to flying tackle, and he popped him. Solid wallop. And again, same type blow. He looked like a miniature Bull Curry that time. So Tokyo surveys him from across the ring, but changes his mind about rushing into the action. Twisting arm lock. As the takedown, you saw him use the trunks that time and use the arm too. Puts Coconut Willie into a problem. Hip lock, and it worked well. McShane saw that. It was done right in front of him, and he should have. And now it's Little Tokyo who is able to take the pot shot, and he popped him in the eye and made it difficult for him to see. And Coconut Willie's fans grow silent. Willie is the kind of a guy who has been out here meeting all the fans, sitting around and talking with them since about 7 o'clock tonight. He doesn't know anybody who isn't his friend, and he just, all the kids come around, they're all his size, and they like to come up and shake his hand. And he's got a lot of handshakes to his credit, but this is a tough spot, and you can just feel all those people who are empathizing with Willie growing silent. Oh, I'll tell you, Tokyo is enjoying this right now. Not that so much, but he he had his moment, and right now he's got his troubles. And Coconut Willie just gave him a fast version of the hula and let him have it. Dropped him right on his nose. And the Japanese now is in trouble. Yes, he does call that the coconut bump. Did you see him hit upward with that foot as he came up? And remember, when he comes up that high, he's coming up just as high as the big man who goes up after a big opponent. And he just gave Danny McShane a lesson in counting. It was the 1, 2, 3 that he wanted. Trouble for Coconut Willie. He came in there too enthusiastically at the 5-minute mark. Little Tokyo heard that 5-minute call and it discombobulated him. That last remark was meant for Boyd Pierce, the ring announcer. He's also the fellow who announces the progress of the match by sounding off, and I do mean resounding, and telling people how far the match has gone. So far, the 5-minute mark. The grip on the trapezius muscles as Little Tokyo takes those diminutive hands of his and bores in to hang on tight to the grip and placed his elbow well that time. But Coconut Willie is not yet out of the woods. He's having his problems. So Tokyo measures him for a throw into the ropes, and oh man, that'll jar you. On top, the Japanese, and he couldn't stay. And Willie has not yet recovered from the continued punishment. And Willie's fans pleading with him, come on Willie, come on Willie. And now they start to get together. In the background you hear that rhythmic and encouraging applause as they sound off and try to entreat Willie to marshal his muscles and put him to use. He's got him right smack by the nose. That time he hollered bingo, which is a Hawaiian word, means I got you by the nose. He locked hands with him, locked fingers, and then got the leverage. You see him finding the toes, he found his fingers that time too. And again, he's got the pressure on the hand, and Little Tokyo just didn't want to move. He was afraid to move for fear he'd hurt his hand. Right above us now, driving wallop into the stomach. So Tokyo trying to punish Coconut Willie enough so that they'll be able to make him stay down there. And I think that he stuck his fingers in Coconut Willie's mouth that time and tried to haul him up to his feet and got his just desserts for sticking his finger in his mouth. I tell you, if anybody puts a finger in your mouth, there's only one thing to do, and that is to chomp down on it, and Coconut Willie learned his lesson early in life. So Tokyo borrows a lesson from Coconut Willie's book, and well, he's got more to bite into there. Well, I didn't know Coconut Willie liked Japanese food, but he just got a big bite of it right there. I'll tell you the one thing, they have no trouble getting out of the ring. Tokyo, as he went through there, displayed an alacrity of long practice. Tokyo now taking charge. Off onto the wooden boards here that cover the ice on which the Apollos play hockey here at the Sam Houston Coliseum. The ice is down and they have these fine insulating boards, a really great invention. So Coconut Willie off, and he lands hard on that hardwood floor, and watch out. Coconut Willie's coming. There he is. He'd come in the other side. Coconut bump, and there goes little Tokyo. So Coconut Willie was feigning being out that time, and whoops, may have him. He may have him. He's got him. He's got him. The winner is...
The winner of the match, 11 minutes, 26 seconds, Coconut Willie.
Coconut Willie. And he turned him over there with a double arm lock with the legs. And we'll be back here in a moment.